A lot of us asked you what the emotions might be like for tonight. It looked like you struggled at times. Was it more emotional than you were expecting?
I didn't know what to expect. I've gotten emotional a few times writing it. I actually got to see the video that they did yesterday, and I got a little, choked up watching that. I really didn't know how today was going, and actually now that I have all you guys in front of me, I realized when I got out there, I wanted to pay tribute, say hi to Goody Wilson. That I know would have loved to have been out there with us, and we're wishing him all the best. And I got out there and I totally panicked and just went right to the script. So I apologize, Goody, but I'm trying to make it up right now.
What was the feeling seeing the banner go up?
Incredible. Sort of, it's kind of a finality, if you will, with my hockey career, and maybe that's the most emotional part about it is that, it's done now for sure. But just to be honored, alongside Alfie, obviously, long history of playing together and being great friends. But even when I look at, I don't know what the number is, but how many guys in the entire league even have their numbers retired. So to be in that small company, I'm really at a loss for words. It just is a very special feeling.
Chris, it's hard not to think of your dad on a night like this. What do you think that he would be thinking? What would this mean to him?
Wade kind of touched on it a little bit. He would be, certainly, proud of, my accomplishments and being honored in that fashion. But, he was, the first to, be, more excited, at seeing, the kids out there and with the family and how proud he was of family, and how, they've grown up into young adults, and how myself and Aaron have tried to parent, and that's the stuff that he really cared about. I was sitting there actually waiting for my jersey. On a side note here, I was looking at this new shirt that I got, and on the cufflink they actually have GP, and I don't know if that was a screw up, but my dad's name was Garth, so I actually had a little quiet touching moment by myself there. We're wondering if that was what divine intervention made that happen, but I thought that was pretty cool that I was carrying kind of his name out there, as well as having a suit with bottle caps lined the inside that in another story he'd be very proud of.
What did it mean to have Alfie in there at the end of the line of former teammates sending you out on the ice before everything?
Yeah, I think that, I love all those guys. Every guy I played with, that's what you miss about the game. Great to see some, guys that I haven't seen in a long time. But, for him, and being there, it was more about, us kind of sharing that, together. He's got his name up there already, and to be up there with him, is an honor for me. He said the same thing, and I think we're both very happy and proud of each other for that accomplishment.
With nights like tonight, we're reminded about you played on some really, really good teams here in Ottawa. How much reflecting have you done just on that and the success that you've enjoyed here?
Yeah, a ton, really. Some because of just interviews I've had to do and digging up stories and whatnot. And I can't remember, and forgive me if it might even have been one of you guys that, we had a run there where, this could have been a dynasty. We had teams that were good enough to, win a Stanley Cup on, a number of occasions. And, it sounds, I'm sure there's other teams maybe saying that, whatever, but but you didn't, and we didn't. But that's how good we were. We had just amazing success in the regular season. Fell short in the playoffs, but that's how good we were, and obviously winning is a lot of fun, and we did a lot of that early on.
A great moment, Lazar sitting on the bench by himself for you. How great is that for you, though, for that to work out, for him to be here for this night?
Yeah, that was awesome. He had started off in the minors, weren't sure if he was going to be up, and to see him up playing was pretty cool. To think that he was going to be here, and I for whatever reason assumed that the whole team was going to be there, and hadn't looked until I turned back, and I got a pretty good chuckle out of that. But to see him there, and as I said, that's the type of kid that he is. Strong character, and for seeing him last night, and again the kids with him, they had great relationship when he lived with us, and it was very cool to see him sitting there.